Yo. Oh man, I have double sound go. Hold on one sec. No, let me turn this off before you hear me double. What's going on, guys? It's Wraith. It is Saturday night. I have a new setup. Oh, I can see myself. Let me turn this off. Don't need this to be on. Alright, so a little bit of an issue tonight with some of the sound, but there's a good reason why. Because I had this diorama set up next to me, and I was doing reviews on it for a long time. One of my very first videos, the Mistress Dreadnought review video, was from last year, and I think I did that live. And so I did that on there. And so over the course of time, over the course of the last couple of months, I've generally gone to more just live reviews for these sort of things. And so I bought a table to do the reviews right next to me, and I'm like, I should probably just go back to my review stand and just do the reviews over there. It's like perfectly set up. I spent a lot of money on it. It's nice. It's perfect. I'm like, but the only problem is I can't use my mic. I can't use my Elgato mic. I'm like, oh, wait a second. I bought these. I forgot that I had these lapel mics, and these lapel mics are actually really, really good. So, I set up the lapel mic to work with my PC. So when we do the review tonight, it's going to be different because you're not going to see me, and I'm going to use my phone to monitor the chat, but it should be a much better viewing experience, and it's going to be more comfortable for me because I'm going to have way more room. You're going to see in a minute how I'll have way more room to do the review, and it's just going to be better overall. Again, the only thing you won't see is me, which I don't think you guys mind. I wouldn't want to see me as well, but anyway, so we'll do that tonight. So first we're gonna say quickly hi to the chat. So we got Spark in here, and we got Loan Me a Smile. What's going on, guys? So tonight we're gonna do the review on the Contemptor Legio Custodes Gladius Dreadnought. Anyway, it's the guy with it's the Dreadnought with the sword and the shield from the Legio Custodes. So we're gonna jump over there in just a minute. Spark, I'm gonna put the order in for a shirt tomorrow. I'm actually well, I'm gonna let it be a surprise, but you'll get your shirt tomorrow, like what we talked about. So we designed it last night. So Spark actually won the contest for the past week on the Discord. Again, I have a Discord. As crazy as that sounds, I have a Discord, and we do a lot of the guys are in there, JOYTOY stuff and Warhammer 40k stuff. So if you guys want an invite to the Discord, please send me a message. Obviously, follow me here, follow me on Instagram, and send me a message on Instagram, and I'll send you a Discord invite. So, but Spark had won the past week. We had a quick contest, one of our first ones, and he won a custom designed T-shirt based upon his favorite chapter, which he picked out the Black Templars. So we went on last night after the stream, and I made a logo up for him. So he's going to get the T-shirt probably in the next, I would say, like 2 to 3 weeks. You'll get the T-shirt, and you'll have that. So, but we're going to do more. We're going to do more contests in the future. One of the other ones we're going to do later on will be we're going to give away a Primark at the end of the summer. So if you're choosing. So again, so we got, I think the one with the, yeah, I was saying the same thing regarding the paint apps on the, because there's two different Legio Custodes Contemptor Dreadnoughts, and the one with the spear it has more like black paint, yeah, I guess black paint on the legs, and it looks much better in my opinion. But I didn't want the spear, I wanted the shield and the sword, so I had to go with the Gladius one. So, but yeah, so this should be fun tonight. Again, it's going to be a different type of setting than you guys are used to recently with the reviews. So we'll see. Should be fun. Now let me go to some other chat. See if this is working. There we go. All right, now we got my two chats working. All right, so what I'm going to do really quickly is we're going to go to a quick little break screen here, and just I need a chance to turn the lights on, turn my other mic on, and then we'll switch over to the other screen. All right, guys? All right, just give me a minute. Let's go. Should be exciting. There we go. Hello. All right. So this is going to be a little awkward in the beginning. So this is my, let me know in the chat if this mic is okay for you guys. So obviously you can see it's much bigger, right? As far as what I'm going to have as far as the stand and stuff. So it's going to be a lot more room than what I had previously on the stand next to me. And I'm able to stand up and move around. So it's going to be a lot better with these reviews. So first of all, let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm showing that it is picking up the mic, but I want to make sure. Let's make sure before I start doing it. You guys can hear me, so it's showing its activity on the mic, but I want to make sure before we jump into this review. So. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, can you hear me clean? Is everything okay? This is going to be our first run with this. Now, I've done this before. A little quiet. Now, I've done this before with the review like this, but let me see if I can up the volume of this mic. A little quiet. Okay. Let's see if I can up the volume of this. It's a little better. Yeah, I can see it. It picks it up a little bit better when I hold it closer. So, all right. So obviously, here's the Contemptor-Galatus Dreadnought. So I ordered this with the. Actually, I ordered a bunch of them. We had Valdor come out. I ordered her as well. There were 6 of the different sisters that came out, but I only ordered her because I thought she looked the best and she would fit the best with the Custodes on my shelf. So she looks cool. So we'll open her in a little bit too. We'll do a quick bonus opening, and then obviously we already opened him last week. But moving forward, we're going to do all the openings and reviews like this, and this is. Let me tell you something. I can't even explain to you how much more comfortable this is. This is so much. This is so much better. But it's so much more room too for me. And this is good because this is how I'm gonna do when we get those Imperial Knights in. And those Imperial Knights are gonna come pretty quick. We're gonna get them. Geez, when? June, July. So we're gonna get them pretty soon. So it's good that I already had this start to get set up. So yeah. I'm very happy that I got this this going. So anyway, so we got the Contemptor-Galatus Dreadnought, and here's the back of the box. We'll do a quick unboxing here. What's funny is I have the other Dreadnought too, right next to me, for the what is it? The Sons of Horus. So I'm contemplating on opening them both tonight. So we'll see. But anyway, so obviously normal box. You guys know. We'll do a quick unboxing. What's nice about this is there shouldn't really be many parts with this, which is great. I hate the million different hands I have to pull out. So here we go. And every time I do this, I'm going to mention this because the Todd McFarlane figures, I literally have to take a wire cutter every time I'm trying to do an unboxing or try to take the figures out. This looks so cool. Oh my God. Wow. So I have the Blood Angels one like this, but man, does it, so Lone, do you have the one with the spear? Do you have the one with the spear? Because man, dude, this looks crazy. Because I'm going to do a comparison between this and the Blood Angels one, which I did a review previously on, but man, this is super impressive. Not even taking it out of the plastic yet. This looks awesome. And I was a little bit worried about the paint because it's very plain as far as like it's just it doesn't look like they did much paint on this, and it doesn't here, but like wow, look at the sword. Oh man, I was oh, what the hell? Oh, this is the... Oh, I get it. I remember seeing it on the... This is like the pipe. Wow, this is nice. Wow, this is really nice, dude. Very cool. Wow. I'm like poking myself. This is actually pretty sharp. This is so nice. Wow, this blows away the Blood Angels one. Oh my god. Wow, this is so nice. And you can see it has that nice... The JOYTOY does such a good job with their paint jobs on their blades. It has that nice silver paint, metal paint. Oh, this looks so good. Again, it probably could have used a little bit of black wash on some of this part, on some of this, the gold, because you can tell this is not painted at all. But this is, the blade looks great. Wow, this looks so good. So nice. Wow, I'm just trying to read chat at the same time. No one said the one with the spear looked better, but I don't have it. I said the one with the spear. Only Contemptor I have is the 1,000. Yeah. So I have to open up the 1,000. I have to open up Horus Heresy. I'm sorry, Sons of Horus one. But this is, wow. You know what? And this has a... It feels different weight-wise than the Blood Angels one too. Alright, so we're going to get the box out of here. We'll put him down really quick. Wow, the shield is really nice. Man, I definitely don't feel I made a mistake with this. I'm very happy with the shield and the sword that they came with. The shield is really nice. Wow, look at that. Alright, so we got that. We got the sword. I think this is in frame. Let me look at the oh my god, I have so much room with this camera. Holy crap. Yeah, I easily have this in frame. So he has that. There's this tiny little golden eagle head that came off of something. I don't know what that came off of. Maybe the shield? Oh damn, dude, the shield looks so nice. The funny thing is I'm not a Custodes fan, but these are so... Like if you're a Custodes fan, or if you're Henry Cavill, these are amazing. I don't know what this little piece was, but maybe on him. There's a piece. Oh, it goes right there. I see where it's supposed to go. So one of the pieces came off. Oh, this just pegs right back on. Oh, easy enough. Yeah, yeah. It's one of the twin, two-headed eagles on the front of his chest. So he also comes with his shield. And then a set of hands. Oh man, dude, I love this setup. I'm gonna be doing all the reviews like this. Now I can finally get through everything that I have, and it's so enjoyable to do it like this too. Awesome hand. So he's got a fisted hand. Put this here, and then he's got a gripping hand, and this is different. He's got an articulated thumb. We haven't seen that before, right? Not in any of my dreadnoughts. Have I had an articulated thumb? This is cool, and the hands are nice and rubbery. So we're not going to have a problem getting the hand in there. So we got another fist, and then we got another open gripping hand. This will be for the shield. Because he's got the open hands, the really open hands, the I'm going to touch you hands. Wow, and the hands are really nice. Again, this is the first time I've gotten Dreadnought with hands that need to actually hold something. Because when we bring out the Blood Angels one here in a second, actually I'm going to bring them over now because I'm really interested in this. The weight of these two. Let's bring this over here. Am I going to have enough room for both of them? Let's see. Oh, dude, I've got more than enough room. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's a completely different buck. Yeah. I mean, obviously because of the bulky back, he's going to have a problem sitting like that, but yeah. I mean, this is different. The legs are different. At least on the, yeah, they're different. They have different sculpts, especially here. This feels more hollow, and I'm gonna guess that you have the same thing too, Lone, with the Thousand Suns Dreadnought. But these, wow, this feels, oh, and you can hear the ratcheting on these legs, and that head keeps coming off on here. Probably gonna have to glue that on. Wow. Let's see if I can get that on there tight. Nah, I think I have to glue it back on. So this piece is gonna keep falling off. Not a big deal. We'll throw some glue on there. But the difference between this and this one is this is more of a plastic feel. This has more rubbery plastic components on it. We'll bring him back in a little bit, the Blood Angels one. But man, this is really nice. Again, the only problem I've had so far is this tiny little eagle head that's popped off on the front. And again, I can easily glue that back on. But the hands are great. The arms have... the arms are a great ratcheting system. You can see... Wow, this is all like a rubbery plastic. Very nice. It's so shiny. I'm hoping that it's picking this up on the camera also. Man. Let me look at the chat. What are you guys saying? The blood... I'm gonna touch you hands. Yeah, exactly. Do you have a JOYTOY screen scale? Yeah, I'm gonna bring out one of the, let me bring... So I'll bring... This is the Custodes one. This is the this is him, alright? And then we have the first original Custodes. Let's do like a man scale here. So we got him, and then we'll grab one of the... Let's grab one of the intercessors. Here we go. Actually, we'll grab Ralladon. Is this Ralladon? No, it's not Ralladon. I didn't open him up yet. So then we have one of the Blood Angels. I think that's all. Oh my god, I have so much room on this table. I'm like sitting here trying to worry about, am I going to get them in view? Yeah, I'm going to get them in view. I have so much room on this. Yeah. So again, that's the scale. I mean, if we want to go even smaller... Oh, I put them all the way already. I have the smaller... Actually, no, I didn't. Let's grab Gilliman. And here's Gilliman. Wow, even that, I can still keep him into view. I could move him over a little bit more. I have so much room on this stand. I don't know why I wasn't using this before. Oh, man. But yeah, there's your scale. I mean, it's pretty tight. Right? Banana with the bug. Oh man, yeah, dude. This is. I'm really happy that I reset this back up. I should have been doing this all along. I shouldn't have put you guys through like a little stand next to my next to my screen. That was terrible. But again, scale-wise, this thing is actually. I feel definitely like this is, even with. When we're talking about Terminators, this is the best Terminator that they've come out with yet, right? I feel like this is the best version of a Contemptor Dreadnought that they've had. Now, I only have the one open right now with the Blood Angels one to compare it to, but when we compare it to the Blood Angels one, I mean, comparing how it feels so much better. That sounds really terrible, but, but it does. It actually feels better. Alright, let's move these guys back over here. I'll swing him over. I'll swing him over. Here we go. So again, so he comes with his I'm gonna touch you hands. Right? Open hands. And these are actually really nice hands. Man, these are all like very rubbery. And he has an articulated thumb here. I haven't seen this on... It's like a weird... Oh, you know what they did? It's how they connect it. It's not really articulated. I guess it could be articulated if you want to move it out. But it's really there. It's how they connected it to the hand. I'm guessing because of how the sculpt came in. But the arms, man, I mean, the ratcheting system on just the forearms themselves, you can hear the ratchets. Oh my god, this is really good. Really nice. And again, paint app wise, really the only paint on him or different colorization compared to like the one with the spear, which has the black on the legs, which looks awesome, is really the shoulder pad with the red. And then going around to the back, you can see, wow, really nice. And then this port right here is where the port for that sword pipe is going to be going into. So that's cool. Very nice. So then again, on the legs, wow. And you got the ratcheting. So you got the ratchets on the forearms. You got the ratcheting on the thigh, or the bottom legs. And then he's got the toe articulation on his boots. Even the boots look better. Wow. This looks really good. And weight-wise, it feels heavier than the Blood Angels one that had come out. This is really nice. Very cool. And then the head is sitting in there. You got enough articulation. This has way more articulation than the Blood Angels one too. The Blood Angels one. There's the Blood Angels one. Let's bring this back. You can just, it doesn't really have much articulation to the head. It's just kind of sitting in there. This one has way more articulation. Oh man, it's got the helm I like too. You see that? Like the knight looking type of lower portion of the mask. Looks so cool. Wow. And then the arms go out. There's even ratcheting on the upper shoulder. Wow, that looks so nice. Again, really well put together. And then you get a torso crunch. And then the pipes. Enough movement on these too. Or if you want to do some crunches. He's got ab day coming. He's gonna do his abs. So yeah, really nice. Wow, so wow. Again, when you compare it, I liked this one too, but when you compare this to this is by far the superior one. I have to look at the price. Was this the same price as this? Can somebody in the chat check that? Because I feel like this one, the new one, is so much superior. Let's check it out. Let's check the chat really quick. That one is big, yeah. I think it's dope that the hands are gold too. Yeah, the hands they did, again, when we're talking about, like, I don't think I've gotten, you know what it was? I haven't gotten a Dreadnought before with hands. So I actually have never had an opportunity to have this before. So this is how they're doing it. It's very rubbery. But that's awesome because let's get these hands off. Look how easily those come off. Look at that. He's gripping on my finger. It's nothing. Alright, so we're going to grab him. So this is going to be the shield arm. We're going to do 2 gripping hands. And again, you know, normally when I'm doing so, oh man, dude. And these are metal. Wow, these are metal. I guess all the joints now are metal. Wow, even that's metal. This is why this is going on so smooth. Look at that, you have no problems. Whereas before I would have to heat this up. I mean, the plastic is more of a rubbery feel to it, so it's going to slide on there. Watch it not slide on me while I'm doing this. No, it does. It slides on there fine. Alright. So we got the open hand, and we'll throw the shield. The shield looks really good. They always do such a good job on their shields. And again, there's a little bit of like a grayish wash on the back, unless that's really dirt. I don't think that's dirt, but they have like a little grayish wash on the back too, which is nice. I gotta start using my phone for the chat. Let me get this going. Hold on, so I can actually see what you guys are saying. There we go. Come on, live chat. There we go. It's about the same price. Okay. I'll say this though, comparing like the Blood Angel Dreadnought to this one. This one, I mean, if you're going to buy one, you're going to buy the new one. You're going to buy the new buck and the new setup for this. Even the legs are... Is this metal? I'm going to rip the leg off and check. Wow, this is... It's not... If you have the other Contemptor Dreadnoughts, all of these pieces are a very hard plastic. On the Blood Angel one, these are more of a rubbery plastic. They're not as brittle. Wow, and the shield is great. I'm actually really happy I got the sword and the shield one. Obviously because of the Space Marine and I'm playing a Bulwark all the time, but this looks really good. Very nice. Could have used a little bit of a wash, but I mean that's being picky. So we'll throw this on. His hand came off. Most of the time that happens though. Let's get this, and this is cool. This is metal. Wow. Alright. There's his shield. And he has literally no problem holding this shield. With these ratchets, he doesn't have any problem whatsoever. And we'll take off the other. I'm going to reach out and touch your hand. Pops right off. He was, let me see. Let me check and see how much he was. I ordered from Cool Toys Club, so let me check on there. Let's see. No found. Alright, he was 107. 107 bucks I got him for. So yeah, so if the Blood Angel one is 100 bucks, they're pretty much the same price. And so again, yeah. It's the thumb, it looks like it's articulated, but it's not. It's so it can move out of the way. So nice. Look at that. Nice tight grip, too. You don't have to kill yourself. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Trying to get these weapons in their hands. I remember when I was doing the Cavian Strike and the Raven Guard review, and those aren't too old. But, like, I had to stop the video for, like, 20 minutes to heat up so I could get the hands on and switch the hands out. And then we see here... This is the pipe that goes into... Does it go into here? I guess it goes into here. Wow, this is not a great fit, I'll say that. Let's see, maybe I'm wrong. No. Yeah, it makes the sword awkward. Why would they do that? Yeah, that makes the sword very awkward for him to hold. Yeah, I would have rather had a longer pipe and attached to his back, I think this pipe is just too thick. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. His hand it pushes the ball joint, like if you look, it pushes the ball joint up, so he's forced to hold it in a weird way. Yeah, I'm not going to connect the pipe. He looks cool as shit. Wow, and the same thing, like, the previous Dreadnought, the Custodes, and again, it's probably just because they keep getting better and better with what they're making, but really awesome. Great grip on both of his weapons and the sword. Very nice. He's, man, I have so many Custodes figures now that I can easily make a huge, nice display out of this. So here he is again. Very nice. Again, the biggest complaints I have, the biggest one is this, the pipe connecting to the bracer, almost. Like, this is so weird. That's not engineered very well. I'm not going to be having that situated there. Yeah, that's probably the worst part. The other part is the tiny thing where the piece came off, which I've had that even with the Blood Angel Contemptor Dreadnought, one of his claws was coming off. So yeah, so this is not going to stick on. I'm just going to have to take some glue. But nothing broke. It's just a piece that covers over a piece. Yeah, so that's the two worst pieces. The two complaints about this this dreadnought that I have. Very nice. Whenever I see someone dismantle their figure, makes me scream with size. I would tempt fate. Yeah, oh man, very cool. Again, I love those. I love the ratcheting on his upper arm. It's so nice. And again, he's got even ratchets on his shoulder. I don't know if you can see that. There's ratchets on his shoulder. So as you move it, you can feel the ratcheting. It's not noisy, not as noisy as the arms, but it's there. It's there. It's definitely there. Again, I'm not going to use the piping that's going to attach to his form because it's just going to look awkward as hell. But this looks cool. Very nice, dude. And these type of reviews I love because there's not much to it. Like, we got the back side, we got the side, we got his weapons, no extra head, couple extra hands, he got his awesome shield. Very nice, such a great figure. So let's get, now that he's all geared up, let's compare him to the Blood Angels Contemptor Dreadnought. Let's see the camera, see how that looks. So it's gonna be a little bit hard because he's got his pack, and he still has the same problem where one of his claws still come out. I could glue that on, just haven't gotten to it. So, oh my god, I have so much room on this. I can move this up even farther. So yeah, so overall, when you're comparing the two, they are, it looks like the Custodes one is a little bit taller. Yeah, he's a little bit taller. And like the extra pieces on him, they're both nice. I mean, looking at the Blood Angel one again, I really do like the Blood Angel Contemptor Dreadnought, especially because he's got the jetpack, and I haven't seen any other dreadnoughts come with that before, so that's pretty cool. But if I had to pick between the two of these, geez, I'm definitely going with the Custodes one. What do you guys think? It surprises me you haven't gotten the Ultramarines. No, it does not surprise me, Lone, that I have not gotten the Ultramarines. I normally don't get the Ultramarines, but because of these Space Marine 2 figures, I'm getting some Ultramarines. So the 1001 is taller. Yeah, because it has that huge arc at the top, right? So I'd be interested to are you going to get any of these, the Custodes ones, or are you sticking with just the Thousand Suns ones that you have, Lone? But if I had to say between these two, I'm definitely picking the Custodes. I do like the Blood Angels one, especially this one has more of a paint job on this, more parts of it. You can see like stuff is tampoed. That's probably not even, is that a tampo? I guess that's tampo. But this is still a nice piece. Both of these are really nice pieces. I just love the engineering on this. And obviously the sword and shield, like, you can't go wrong. So, yeah, great figures. Alright, so we got him. So let's bring in, we gotta do this every time that I get the any dreadnoughts. We're bringing in the Furiosa, our little squat Furiosa. And you can see the size comparison there between the two of them. And obviously the Furiosa is going to be the smallest of these. So there's the Furiosa. And then I'm going backside too. Furiosa is really nice. This is one of the, I think this is the first dreadnought. Yeah, it's the first dreadnought that they've come out with. I have the Black Legion one also. And then we're going to get the big boy. I think I can get him out of here without knocking everything over. I think I can. Yeah, I did. So here's the Redemptor Dreadnought. And this is a whole different category. Is he in the picture? Oh, I love this. Dude, I love this table. I can get everything in. I think I'm gonna be able to get the knight into here. I just have to pull the camera back a little bit farther. a banana for size comparison. Yeah, yeah, and then we got the Contemptor Dreadnought. I still gotta get the war suit. I'm still upset that they never reissued that for the Blood Angels. So here we go with the Contemptor. I love this. You got the sarcophagus, the Toman. Really cool. All right. Then we go with him, and then we got two more dreadnoughts to go to. Oh, the piece fell off. That's what came off. I heard something fall as I'm moving them. So then we got the most recent large dreadnought I got, which is the Leviathan. Sons of Horus one. And this is awesome. And again, he's not too much smaller. This is a tall dreadnought, just like the Blood Angels one. So, yeah. And then the real test for this table is going to be the next guy that I bust out. Which, by the way, I ordered a second one. Oh my god, this is like a small child. And then we get the NDK. So we get the Nemesis Dreadnought. So is he in there? He's almost in there. This is awesome. He's almost in there. And then again, this is... Actually, I lied. This is not the first time that I've had hands on a Dreadnought type. I mean, he's not really a Dreadnought. It's a war suit, really. But I got a second one of these coming without another figure. So I'll have to figure out another figure. But so I'll have 2 NDKs in my Grey Knight collection. And, yeah, very cool. Oh, I love this table. This is the best part about tonight, is getting this going. All right. So let's look at the chat. I'll leave him over there for just a second. Yeah, man. Second one is going to be coming. Should get him probably this week. Do I have this light in? I think I have the light in. No, I guess I don't have the battery in. Yeah, I don't have the battery in. Anyway, so here's the NDK. We'll move him back. And then this guy, you guys have probably heard me mention before, because I've injured myself holding him so many times. This is the Diablo figure from 5K Toys, which came out a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, I want to say. But this is a great figure. Great figure. All of these spikes are like, the ones on these are a little gummy, right? So at least there's some give to these, especially on his tail, but everything is articulated on it. But holding him is dangerous because he's very spiky. But again, there's a size comparison between him and him. So at least I have a demon. At least for my Grey Knights to fight. So he's cool. And that is it, really, as far as size comparisons go. Put him back so he doesn't fall down. There we go. Alright. So overall, I am super happy with this one. Definitely really happy. Very cool. And there we go with the last. So these are the last 2 Custodes that I've reviewed. Both awesome. Both standouts as far as the category. This is definitely the best Contemptor Dreadnought that I've had. And this is definitely the best Terminator that they've come out with. Hands down. Alright, so we got one more unboxing to do really quick. We'll throw him onto the side. We'll put him over to the side as well. And this is the sister. This is the white Falcons Vigilator Cadre. Yeah, Cadre. Well, Vigilator Mistress. So I only ordered one of these, but I ordered her because she looks cool. She's completely decked out in armor. And she's going to look awesome standing next to the Custodes. So, yeah. Let's take a look at her. Again, same thing. Nice clamshell. They don't put tape on these anymore, thank God. So she comes right out. Did I lose a hand already? No, it fell in there. Wow, she's really nice and gold. And look at the cape on the back. You got all these purity seals. These long purity seals. So these are separate pieces that are attached. Very cool. She's got the two long purity seals in the front. And she's got rubber pieces here as well. On the front. And then she's got this. Oh, that's for her. How come it only has one? That's interesting. Am I missing one? No. I guess it's just how it's situated. Yeah, she only has one. If you look over the shoulder, it's a little odd when you're first looking at it, because she has one slipping over the front shoulder, and then one that's kind of tucked behind that pauldron. But yeah, she feels really good. Again, I've never had a problem with any of the sisters figures, and I have a lot. So let's take a look. So she comes with 2 sets of hands. She comes with 2 trigger fingers, trigger finger hand. I don't know why you'd have a trigger finger hand on here. We're going to take that off right now. So here, this trigger finger hand is going to come off here. Tiny sister, yeah. I'll throw her. Even she looks like... No, these are just very shiny. No, that's just a very shiny joint. I was going to say, is that a metal joint on the small figures too? If it is, man, bravo. Alright, so we got her. She looks cool though. And here's her sword. Let's get this out of the way. And there's her sword. Cool. I haven't seen this model of sword before. Bring up to the camera a little bit. Very nice. Is that the double? No, that's the single eagle. Very cool. And then she's going to easily get this. Ah, she has nice soft hands too. Look at that. No problem holding her sword. It's not too heavy. Nice tight joints. Very nice. There she goes. The articulation, the joints are great on this. Look at the... She can get it all the way back there. Compared to Titus, how big is she? Well, let's get Titus over here. I'm gonna take his jetpack off. Watch me break this. Come on, don't do this to me. Alright, it's not coming off. I can try and we'll rip it off. There she is with Titus. So, not too terrible. Alright? Not terrible, terrible. She is, I guess that's pretty realistic for what it's supposed to be, right? I mean, when we're talking about Titus here, let's talk about the Terminator. Yeah, she is very tiny. Well, I mean, this is a normal human, essentially, really. There's nothing enhanced about her. But Titus, yeah. I'm very impressed, though. This is, it's crazy. I keep saying this, but these are definitely the best versions of these figures. And it's good for us as collectors, because that means JOYTOY is, you know, making better. These joints feel so good. Are these metal? No, it's not metal. No, the joints are not metal. It's just they put this. They did such a good job. Look at the articulation on the feet. No toe articulation. You don't need it on something this scale. But the legs move in really. Wow, this looks really good. She's gonna sit. I was thinking of putting her with the rest of my sisters' display, but I think I'm just gonna stick her with the Custodes. And does she have the wonky eyes? That's not terrible, terrible. But yeah, she's really cool. Very nice. I'm very happy with her. And again, here we go. Size comparison to Titus. Put Titus back on my desk. He's my new desk figure. Move her hands out of the way. Probably never going to use these. And then that is it. That is our figures for tonight. Dude, I am so happy I finally got this set up. I'm doing all my figures like this. I have so many things to unbox, and I'm glad I waited for this because now I'm going to do all my Primarchs like this. The Primarchs and their two figures that I have them situated with. So, alright, so let's get a nice size comparison, nice shot here between the last three figures that I've gotten. So we got one of the Sisters. Sisters of Silence, right? And then we got the Custodes Dreadnought. Let's see how this looks on the screen. Wow, I have so much room on this. Wow, I can even bring this in closer if I wanted to. I tell you guys, if you want a really good camera, this camera I'm using cost me like $110, and it's a micro USB camera, and it's a 4K camera, and all you have to do is you have to manually set the focus on it and the zoom. It doesn't have autofocus, but once you get the hang of messing around with it, it's awesome. Look at how clear that is. Very clear. Very nice. Very nice. So overall, with the two figures opening up tonight, no problems. Like I said, the only problem that I had with the Contemptor Dreadnought was the one piece that I'm going to have to glue back, and the issue with this into, I don't know why that they would have that. I would think on the elbow, make like a hole on the elbow, but maybe I'm doing this wrong. I don't think I am though. But yeah, very cool. All right, guys. So we're gonna go to question time. So I know you guys have asked some questions during the review. So before I close this up, is there anything else that you guys want to see comparatively to what I've already shown you? So anything else before I close this up? Because we're going to jump on Space Marine 2. I'm going to start this 11:45. A little bit after 11:15. This is good. This is a nice quick review. So if that's the case, no more questions. We're going to close up this review. I am very happy with these figures. Very happy. All three of them. These are my last three figures reviewed. And then, you know what I'll do to close it up? Because I think this is going to be it for... once I get Valdor, it'll be... I think Valdor will finish up my Custodes that I've gotten. But looking at the originals, I forgot I actually had these until I pulled them out about a week ago. So these are still pretty cool. What am I going to do here? Let's get him over here. And then we got the Terminator next. And then we got, these are supposed to be in Terminator gear too. But yeah, these are much smaller. And then, I mean, these are 40K Terminator ones, so I mean, you can guess, you can kind of explain why they have such a different color armor, because it's so much older, but I can't even get the third one in there. The guy with the massive banner, this one, or standard right here. And he's got a special hand to hold this massive standard, but he's cool. I like him. Alright, so that is it. I am very happy. I would have to say for this Contemptor Dreadnought, definitely an 8.5. Definitely an 8.5. A couple little problems. Those are easily to be fixed. And definitely a solid 8 on her. She's definitely the best Sisters figure, feeling-wise. No loose joints. Everything is nice and tight. Everything works. Nothing is falling off. Everything is where it should be. I'm actually really happy I got her. So, here we go. Overall, I'm very happy. Alright guys, I'm going to do a short break. We'll jump back and we'll go to full camera. go. Very cool. So I had a lot of fun doing that review. You can see them in the back there. They're hanging out. I don't know why it took so long for me to get the to start doing the reviews on the massive review stand it's literally sitting right behind me. My decision was to buy a table and stick it next to me instead of using the huge monstrous display table that I poured a ton of money into. So I'm glad that we got that out of the way. It's definitely in time. It's all ready for when we get the Imperial Knights in. Ah, that was awesome. I'm super happy with that, especially the mic that worked. So I have the lapel mic, which is going to be great. And what's going to be funny is when I get my my cosplay of the Interceptor from Grey Knights, the helmet has a mic and a headset inside of it. So I'm going to try to do some live streaming with that on, which should be hysterical. So, yeah. So overall, I'd have to say, like I said, 8.5 for that Contemptor Dreadnought. Definitely the best Contemptor Dreadnought that I've had. I've only had 2 now. Right, I have the Blood Angels of that one. I have another one behind me that I have to open up, which is the Sons of Horus one. So maybe we'll do another review this week, and we'll do another unboxing, and we'll knock him out. And then, man, I was just looking. I want to start setting up my other area with all of my display stuff, and I just started cleaning that up. So I'll show you guys like some video of that. So that should be fun. But yeah, overall very cool. So we finished this very quickly. I thought this was going to take longer. So we're going to start the Space Marine 2 stream in probably about 5 minutes. So let me close this one up. I'll stop this one, and then I'm going to start the Space Marine 2 stream early. Alright guys, we'll see you in a little bit.